This video highlights the improvements made to MoversSuite at version 2020 R17. The Multiple Email Address Support project has entered in its second and last phase, and in this release, several screens have been updated to let you make full use of the feature. In this release, updates have been made on the application side as well as the admin side. Starting off with the application side, the name, address, phone has been upgraded to have the multiple email addresses grid placed right next to the shipper contact information grid. To add multiple email addresses, open the order in edit mode and click on the empty space to add the new email address. Use the Email Type drop-down to select any of the types added through the Shipper Email Type setup in the Admin tool. The email label is what will be displayed after saving and will be used to identify the email. You can update the label to suit your needs. Provide a valid email address. By default, the email types in the drop-down are listed based on the order defined within the Shipper Email Type setup. Optionally, you can update the order by using the arrow keys on the right side of the grid. An important thing to note is that the email record at the top of the grid is the email referenced on reports, forms, and anywhere else the order email is needed. Another way to look at it is that the single email address on the contact card was moved to the highest ranked email in this grid. Email addresses entered in this grid are validated when you save the order. The application now ensures that the email address is not blank, contains an @ symbol, has a valid extension, and more. To send an email to one or more addresses, exit Edit mode and right-click on any email and click Send Email. Use the Shift and Control keys to select multiple email addresses. Each selected email address shows as the primary recipient on a new email message. To delete a record, open the order in edit mode, right-click the record to be deleted, and select Delete Email Address. In addition to the Name, Address, Phone tab, the Multiple Email Addresses grid has been added to the Sales Lead screen, the Order Details screen, and the Order Information tab within Revenue Entry and Office and Industrial modules. When generating messages through the MoversSuite email service, the application provides you with a list of email addresses referenced within the email grid on the order. The name referenced is the assigned label prefaced by Order. For example, let us use an email type Primary with Joe's email assigned as the label. Then, while adding the email addresses, this address shows up as Order Joe's email. On the admin side, the Shipper Email Type Setup area has been tweaked to let users add interface items and to provide a sort order. By default, the sort order is blank. If you decide to leave it blank for all records, then the email types show in alphanumeric order within MoversSuite. Optionally, you can set the sort order to a numeric value. The application evaluates the order based on an ascending scale, with 1 being the highest value. In other words, a record with a sort order of 1 will show first in the email type dropdown, and 2 would show next, etc. The interface items tie the email type to different interfaces with which the application integrates. This functionality is referenced by integrations that add or update the email address on MoversSuite orders. When you upgrade to this release, MoversSuite will provide a default type for your existing integrations. Optionally, you can link a type to an integration process by defining a record for a specific interface. Currently, the only external code that MoversSuite supports is default email. Enter this value for any interface items you need. This will mark this email type as default for the set interface and will be used in case of import and export. Let us set the primary email type as the default email type for Unigroup Quotes to Go. Add the Unigroup Quotes to Go and set the external code as default email. Now, this will be referenced as the default email address when exchanging data between the Unigroup Quotes to Go system and MoversSuite. Again, MoversSuite will automatically assign default interface items for you based on the existing settings within your system. Therefore, you may not need to do anything to take full advantage of this feature. Refer to the Shipper Email Type Setup, Name, Address, Phone, Sales Lead Information, and Order Details topics for more details. The Serva S-Hub integration module of the Serva integration has been replaced by Serva STS integration. With this update, Movers Connect now communicates with Serva Open API services for Serva download request and registration upload. Now, when you choose the Serva download request option in the Tools menu, the order is imported from STS instead of the older S-Hub mainframe. Moreover, the functionality has been upgraded, and now upon booking an order, when you provide the order number, the application will automatically disable the Serva registration upload option in the Tools menu, and you are only allowed to use the Serva download request. Likewise, if no order number has been provided and you create a test lead or order, you will only be able to use the Serva registration request. Of note, the application filters the orders based on the year present on the van line registration date present on the Agents tab. The Order Download feature has been upgraded to no longer ask users for login credentials, and only the order number along with the van line registration date is used as the order identifier. Simply book an order by providing the Serva order number and the other prerequisites of booking an order, and click the Serva Download Request option. The Movers Connect service will now contact Serva, and the live status updates of the import request will be displayed at the bottom of the Name, Address, Phone screen. Other than the server contact status, any status updates that display at the bottom of the screen are shown as it is on the third-party application error management screen as well. This new button is also a shortcut to the third-party application error management screen. In case you want to clear this message, you can delete it from the third-party application error management screen. Once the import is complete, press the refresh button on the Name, Address, Phone screen, and the imported fields will be populated in the application. For using the Serva registration upload functionality, make sure that the mandatory fields outlined in the Serva registration upload content topic are filled, and click the Serva registration upload option. The Serva registration request screen has been updated to ask for login code only, and the password field has been removed. Continue providing the SPLC codes for pickup, origin address, delivery, destination address, and all entered extra stops as before if requested. When you press the Continue button, the message area at the bottom of the Name, Address, Phone screen will keep you updated with the upload status. Optionally, you can click this button to open up the third-party application error management screen. The third-party interface order monitor no longer displays the status. Here is how a typical successful upload message will look like. As part of the upgrade, new administrative systems will be defined on your system for Serva. Serva uploads and downloads should work as they did before. However, we do recommend that you review the settings detailed within the Serva STS integration setup and administration topic to ensure that everything is ready to go after upgrading. One specific item needed is that you must have note type record with the van line code of Serva. So please verify that this note type record exists. Refer to Serva STS Integration, Serva Registration Upload, and Serva Download Request topics for even more details. With the enhanced functionality set of the current letter management feature, it has been decided to rename the feature as Forms Designer. The renaming will occur both on the UI level and database level. For UI, the Manage Letter Templates option in the Tools menu has been renamed to Forms Designer. The Manage Letter Templates screen has been renamed to Forms Designer Templates. And the Letter Template Properties screen has been renamed to Forms Designer Templates Properties. For Database, the Security Module Letter Management has been renamed to Forms Designer. With this change in place, it will now be a practice to call letters as Forms and Letter Management as Forms Designer. Refer to Forms Designer topic for more details. Considering the fact that the WMS import now offers a broader ability to import data from any source instead of just warehouse systems, it has been decided to rename the feature as Generic Revenue Import. The renaming will occur both on UI level and database level. For UI, the WMS Revenue Import option has been renamed to Generic Revenue Import. Similarly, the WMS Revenue Import screen that opens up is also renamed to Generic Revenue Import. The WMS files that are referenced in the process are renamed to Revenue Import Files. For Database, the Security Module WMS Import has been renamed to Generic Revenue Import. Refer to Generic Revenue Import topic for more details. As always, additional changes are available in this release, so please read the online help at version 2020 R17 for more information. Thank you.